The national education policy in terms of regulatory framework, there is a drastic change that has created a great reshuffle in the regulatory framework, and I am going to elaborate all these points in which sectors and what are the changes that have been brought by the policymakers in a regulatory framework of the education system in India. Everything in school education was monitored by School Education Department. School Education Department monitored the policy, overall policy making, drafting of policy and recommending, and at the same time monitoring all provisions regarding school education systems. And Department of School Education was solely responsible for the regulations and everything in the school education sector. But in National Education Policy 2020, we have found a reshuffle, and we see two bodies are simultaneously playing two different roles. One is Directorate of School Education and other is Department of School Education. And so now I am going to discuss about the role and responsibilities of the Directorate of School Education and the Department of School Education. So there is a bifurcation of responsibilities in school education between Directorate of School Education and Department of School Education. The School Education Department will be responsible for policy making and overall monitoring of the school education system, while the Directorate of School Education will be responsible for operations of school education and service provisions. So these are the two bodies that will act simultaneously, and according to the policymakers of 2020, that expected result will come when both these bodies will work together in a coherent and cohesive basis.